Japanese food culture is a fascinating journey of flavors, textures, and traditions that reflect the country's rich history and regional diversity. Whether you're planning your first trip to Japan or simply curious about the food that defines the culture, there are certain dishes that every visitor should experience. From sushi and ramen to tempura and regional specialties, let's explore the most iconic dishes that make Japanese cuisine so unique. Let's start with sushi, one of the most famous dishes in Japanese cuisine. Sushi isn't just about raw fish, it's about freshness, balance, and craftsmanship. In its simplest form, sushi consists of vinegared rice paired with various ingredients such as fish, seaweed, and vegetables. Nigiri, a small mound of rice topped with a slice of fish, is perhaps the most iconic sushi variety. You'll also find maki, rolled sushi with fillings like tuna, cucumber, or avocado, wrapped in seaweed. While you can find sushi in many parts of the world, there's nothing like tasting it fresh in Japan, where it originated. Tokyo, specifically Tsukiji Fish Market, now relocated to Toyosu, is home to some of the best sushi in the country. Next up is ramen, a comforting noodle soup that has become a global sensation. While ramen originated in China, Japan has made it its own, with countless regional variations. The key components of ramen are the broth, noodles, and toppings, with the broth being the most important factor. In Hokkaido, you'll find rich, miso-based ramen, perfect for cold winters. Kyushu is famous for its tonkotsu ramen, which is made with a hearty pork bone broth. Tokyo ramen tends to be lighter, with a soy-based broth. Regardless of the style, ramen is a must-try dish when visiting Japan. It's filling, flavorful, and there's no shortage of ramen shops all over the country, each offering their own twist on the classic. Now let's talk about tempura, a dish that involves batter-fried seafood and vegetables. Unlike the heavy batter you might find in some fried foods elsewhere, tempura uses a light and crispy coating that's delicate yet crunchy. The batter is often made with cold water and flour, keeping it airy and crisp. Common tempura ingredients include shrimp, sweet potato, and bell peppers. In Tokyo, you'll find tempura served in a bowl over rice called tendon, or with dipping sauce on the side. It's a simple yet delicious dish that showcases the art of frying to perfection. When you try tempura in Japan, you'll quickly understand why it's such a beloved food across the country. For a more refined dining experience, consider trying Kaiseki, a traditional Japanese multi-course meal that emphasizes seasonality, balance, and presentation. It's a formal dining experience where each dish is carefully prepared and served in a sequence that tells a story of flavors. Typically, a kaiseki meal will begin with lighter appetizers, followed by soup, sashimi, grilled fish, and rice, with each dish showcasing different textures and cooking techniques. If you're in Kyoto, where kaiseki has its roots, you'll find some of the best examples of this elegant cuisine. Often served in traditional ryokan inns or specialized kaiseki restaurants. Heading to the Kansai region, particularly Osaka, you'll want to try Okonomiyaki, a savory pancake filled with cabbage, meat, seafood, and sometimes cheese. It's a popular street food that's both fun and satisfying to eat. The ingredients are mixed together, cooked on a griddle, and then topped with mayonnaise, okonomiyaki sauce, similar to Worcestershire sauce, and bonito flakes that dance as they hit the hot surface. Okonomiyaki is a dish that you can customize to your liking, which is why it's often referred to as a Japanese pizza by locals. It's a delicious and filling dish, perfect for a casual meal when you're exploring the vibrant streets of Osaka. Another beloved street food from Osaka is takoyaki. Small balls of batter filled with octopus and topped with bonito flakes, pickled ginger, and takoyaki sauce. These crispy yet soft bites are cooked in a special pan with round molds that shape the batter into balls. The outside is crispy and the inside remains soft and gooey with pieces of tender octopus. Takoyaki is best enjoyed fresh off the grill, usually served with a side of dipping sauce. It's a fun and tasty snack that's perfect for eating while strolling around Osaka's lively neighborhoods. For seafood lovers, unagi is a must-try dish. This delicacy involves grilled eel, usually served on a bed of rice with a sweet soy-based sauce. Unagi has a rich, savory flavor and is known for its tender texture. It's often enjoyed during summer in Japan, as it's believed to boost energy and stamina. If you're in Tokyo, you'll find specialized unagi restaurants where the eel is cooked over charcoal, adding an extra layer of flavor. Don't miss this classic Japanese dish. It's an experience in itself. For those who love fresh fish, sashimi is a quintessential Japanese dish that allows you to taste the true essence of seafood. Sashimi consists of thinly sliced raw fish, such as tuna, salmon, or mackerel, served without rice. The focus here is on the quality and freshness of the fish, which is often enjoyed with soy sauce, wasabi, and pickled ginger. In Hokkaido, you can try some of the freshest sashimi, thanks to the region's access to high-quality seafood straight from the surrounding seas. It's simple, elegant, and packed with flavor. If you're looking for a hot pot dish, shabu-shabu is the one to try. This dish involves thinly sliced meat, usually beef or pork, that is cooked quickly in a boiling pot of water or broth. The name shabu-shabu comes from the sound the meat makes as it's swished around in the pot. Once the meat is cooked, it's dipped in a sesame sauce or ponzu sauce for added flavor. Shabu-shabu is often enjoyed with vegetables, tofu, and noodles, making it a warming and comforting meal perfect for colder months. No meal in Japan is complete without a sweet treat, and mochi is one of the most popular traditional Japanese sweets. Mochi is made from glutinous rice that's pounded into a sticky dough and shaped into small, chewy pieces. It's often filled with sweet fillings like red bean paste or served as a topping for desserts like anmitsu, a sweet jelly dessert. During festivals or special occasions, you'll also find mochi prepared with different flavors or even covered in powdered soybean flour. It's a delightful way to end any meal. Japanese food culture is an integral part of the country's identity, and these dishes are just a small sample of the variety you'll encounter during your visit. From street food to high-end kaiseki, there's no shortage of delicious experiences waiting for you. Don't forget to check out our other Japan-related videos for more travel tips and recommendations on must-visit places, food, and experiences. Are you a fan of Japanese cuisine? Or are there any dishes you're excited to try on your trip? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more travel videos.